Welcome to Amazing World Channel.
In a move totally unsurprising to anyone who has been paying attention, the EU has shown its authoritarian colours by banning cartoons from one of its own exhibitions. British MEP Catherine Bearder has censored a dozen satirical cartoons intended for an exhibition celebrating 60 years of the EU. Reports show postits marked with big crosses stuck on cartoons critical of Brussels. The censored cartoons, drawn by French and Greek cartoonists, include one showing different EU countries at the starting line of a car race. Beneath the banner Multi-Speed Europesic, Germany is depicted by a giant Porsche, Italy is a tiny Fiat, and Greece is a chariot pulled by a pensioner. A sharp and accurate observation of the status quo, if you ask me. The exhibition, titled EU Turns 60, a cartoon party, is due to be displayed in the European Parliament for the occasion of the 60th anniversary of the Rome Treaty. Bearder, a Liberal Democrat, is the quaestor MEPs dealing with administrative issues in charge of the exhibition. She and her fellow quaestors rejected 12 of the 28 cartoons because of their controversial content. There were also reports Bearder was concerned that cartoons critical of Angela Merkel might affect the German election, despite the election taking place before the exhibition was due to open. Organisers of the exhibition, European United Left, Nordic Green Left (GUENGL) MEPs Stelios Kaloglou and Patrick Lahyaric, have written an open letter to the European Parliament President Antonio Tajani protesting against the censorship and demanding that Tajani stand with democracy. Kaloglou said political humour and satire are an essential part of democracy since Aristophanes' times. They censored our exhibition under the pretense of it violating European values, but freedom of speech is the fundamental value of the European Union. Therefore, Mr. Tajani has to decide whether he stands with the quaestor's decision or with democracy. The EU has turned into a parody of its illiberal itself. That some MEPs thought they could get away with criticising the Brussels bureaucrats is strange, since the EU has often made clear its disdain for criticism. Just look to the referendum reruns in countries who dared to vote against it. And, more recently, EU technocrats have responded to Brexit with spite and thinly veiled threats. Michel Barnier wants to teach the British a lesson. Jean-Claude Juncker said this month that the UK will soon regret leaving the EU. The EU doesn't allow criticism and opposition.